All this time I've thought, it could never happen to me, right? Like, to other people. But not to me, right? Well, it's finally happened. Today I woke up with absolutely nothing to talk about. Nothing to shoot this week's video on, nothing that I can share with you today. I've been thinking for hours, going, what do I have? What do I have to give today? What can I share? What thoughts have been on my mind? Any of it. And I got nothing. Zip, bupkis, nothing at all. Now I have ideas. I have things that we've been talking about on the mat recently, things like that I want to film, I want to share. But I want to do more with them. I want to incorporate more things. I want to gather my thoughts a little bit better. So they're not ready. Can't do that today. So I thought, well, maybe I think about something else. Maybe something else has been on my mind. But no, not a thing. I've got another video that I've been putting together. I was like, well, maybe I can edit that together. But I know it's going to be a huge project. It has been a huge project. It's the one that's been over a year in the making. It's coming. But it's taking so much time. So what do you do when you have nothing to talk about, but you really don't want to give up on this idea? So I started off thinking I'd make a video a week, something I could share, something to go. And I know, based on the way I tend to get really hyper fixated on things and then lose them entirely, that this momentum that I've had for the last 3-4 years, that if I start to give myself permission to maybe not worry about it, I've been thinking about it, but maybe I don't make videos as often. I just release them when I feel like I've got something that I want to do, and in the meantime, they'll just hit when they hit, and maybe you'll enjoy that. Maybe that will be enough. But I know for me, it's going to be so much harder if I let myself fall out of the routine. I'm a routine-based person. It works for me when I have something that I want to do, that I have to make time for. I've got to have that routine. So I don't want to head down that track. I don't want to choose to just set these things aside and not make them every week. I think that would be fine. I could come up with great ideas that I could really put time and effort into and release them. But I like sharing something every week. I like having these moments every week to talk about something. But today we're talking about nothing. So while I have ideas of things that I want to do, stuff that's in the works that I'm putting together, I thought I would just share first that, number one, it's okay when you have nothing. That it's really easy to get down on yourself, to get so upset with yourself for not doing what you thought you were going to do, not being able to hold up what you said you wanted to do. That's okay. It's okay to evaluate that and realize that you still have options, that you're still bringing a value that you think is important, still driving towards the goals you want to make. And some days it's just not going to be perfect. It's not going to hit the way that you think it should hit. And two, I thought it might be interesting, if you've stuck with this video so far, this probably sounds like a whole lot of nothing. I thought it might be interesting to hear what you want to hear about, what you want to hear about, what's on your mind, what kind of things have been happening in your life, in your training, in any way that something is happening that has you thinking about things and wanting to maybe have some perspective from somewhere else. Don't know what I'll do with that. Hopefully that ends up becoming a video for you. Like I said, I've got some that I want to make, but if you want to drop in the comments things that are on your mind, maybe we'll end up talking about that too. Actually, that's something that I really kind of look forward to, hearing what you would like to hear about. But also, some of you might not have realized there are people who, since this channel has started and I've gotten to know more people online, more people have started putting out their own YouTube channel, sharing their own thoughts. And I love it. I think it's so great, and it gives me something to watch. I started this channel so that I had something that I would want to watch, and that's where this whole thing came from. So I love that people are coming up with their own things that they want to share, and they're putting them out there. And if you've been thinking about it, I hope that you do it. Grab a camera, grab your phone, grab whatever, film something, put it up, share it, tag me in it, and I'll let people know about it. If you don't want to do video, maybe do audio, do an audio podcast, something like that, share that. Let me know. You can hit me at kenfuTV if you want to email me and tell me about it, or you can Drop it in the comments of these videos. You can tag me on Facebook, whatever it is that you want to do. But let me know if you start putting your own thoughts or your own things, sharing your own stuff. I want to know about it. I want to watch it. I want to share it with the world. And if you've got things that you want to hear about, drop those in the comments. And maybe on these days when I got nothing, your video might be the something that I need.